Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter and welcome you to another ASG Golf video. We're doing the 4060s tour live from Turnberry. It's US versus the world. To explain, we already had 7 months of champions. Those champions are ineligible to play in match play because I make the ruling that the 4 match plays, you cannot have won a previous tournament throughout the year before qualifying because we want to give someone a first chance. You can do it in a stroke play, like it's no big deal. But we randomly selected 12 Americans and 12 world players to compete. And both teams scored 6 wins in the 12 match plays. We are doing match plays through 5 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is day 2. Whichever team wins the US or the world will get a chance to, well, that person with the best point total, as we look at the stats. Right now, the US has Hogan, Demerit, Kerry Middlecoff, Sneed, Fergal, and Harbert winning matches with Lochte, Vincenzo, Nagel, Devlin, Alice, and Balding for the world team. So say, for example, Kerry Middlecoff in the U.S. beats the world in, like, Bruce Devlin. Middlecoff would get a trip to Augusta for the year-end tournament on New Year's Day, 2026, and Bruce Devlin would get a runner-up spot and will take part at worst. He's still allowed to win if he wins any of the next 4 tournaments, that's great. But if he doesn't, he'll be going to the wild card round. Say, for example, Roberto Di Vincenzo and the world team beats Sam Snead in the US team. So, for example, because of that, Di Vincenzo would qualify for the year-end tournament and Sam Snead would be the backup tournament. That's just how it'll go. We're doing our matches, so here we go. The U.S. has crushed the world twice. Dr. Kerry Middlecoff against George Knudsen. That's our TV match, our leadoff TV match. It's shot by Middlecoff from the middle center, George Knudsen. There are 2 Canadians in this tournament. There are 3 Canadians involved, Knudsen, Balding, and, of course, not playing Mo Norman. Curling in at Lisa Craig. Sounds like a hot girl. For birdie. That's it. How about that? Nothing needs a shot. You got her. On to 2 at Max Sakar. Make sure I don't say anything bad. Look out, that's great. Why aren't you clapping? That was clean. That was clean, and that was way short of Middlecoff's shot. That's it. Up and over. Beautiful. Middlecoff. That's just as beautiful. This could be a couple of birdies. 2. While wary is called out of breath. Or is it longer? Shut up, don't say it. Middlecoff makes it. Knudsen squeaks it on the left side. Second shot, Knudsen up and over. Ooh, he's gonna have a long putt. Middlecoff. Oh, I drew back 10 yards away. Knudsen knows that Middlecoff probably won't make a shot. He's just going to do it. He needs to hit the putt. No. Yeah, Knudsen knew. He's like, Middlecoff needs to hit this. 1 shot. 1-4. We'll be tied. Look out. It could be tied if you will. Knudsen. Oh, drew back. That would have been great, close to the hole. Birdie. Middlecoff, no. Knudsen for the hole. Nice. We were trying to see if we could finally someone winning a hole or not. On to 5. Find me out. Find me out. Find me out. To the right side and to the first cut of the rough. That's it. Perfectly placed right down the middle of the chute. 291. Second shot by Middlecoff. Up and over. Nah. You just didn't have the angle. Nuts it up and bunker. Middlecoff up and okay. Knudsen. Pitch it up. Make sure it looks sweet for pot. Overshoots. For the hole. There we go. Someone for the hole and Knudsen. 8. Why not? On to Tappy Tory, is it? Yeah, Tappy Tory. Hit to the top. Well, you didn't even get close to the top. Middlecoff. Same thing. They both have to go from bunkies. And Knudsen will be off by about 3 yards, 10 feet. Middlecoff, ooh, ouch. That didn't get anything. For par. But that's pulling Middlecoff for you. Yeah, 1-5 chance. For the hook. Tap. Knudsen doesn't get phased. On to 7. Ruin the bend. The bend. Round the mountain. It's a par 5. Look out. Bunker for Middlecoff. He'll have to spend his second shot getting out of it and setting up his third shot. Knudsen. Will he get it in 2? He will. He's 13 yards away. I think he'll have to putt. 13 times 3, 38 feet. Yeah, but it's under 40. He must putt. He's off by 5 for birdie. Middlecoff. Knudsen. Better. Go fell. Look out. Well, it curled. It curled. Middlecoff to the left side. Tough shot. Knudsen. Ooh. Bad angle. Nice kind. Middlecoff. Okay. Knudsen wants to get close to the pin for a par. For the hole. We are tied. That's only the second one hole by somebody. 1 to 9. Bruce's Castle. I think the left side, that thing kind of is like Bruce's Castle. Harvey the Bruce. A king from 700 years ago. That's it. Up and over. It's amazing how you can preserve things from 700 years ago. Middlecoff. For Bert. Donuts. Knudsen. Put it down and the Canadian is the bend. Dinah Felter. Dinah Felter. Sorry. Don't mess about. Oh, where's the connection to Bruce's Castle? Nice job by Middlecoff to go to the left of the 2 circular bunkers that looks like the colon. Not a semicolon, we got a colon. That's it. Up and over. No. Can't go on the green. Middlecoff. For the hole. Oh, brutal miss by Middlecoff, especially when he had it right there to time the match. Maidens. Iron Maidens? Wow, that pin position is harsh today. Middlecoff didn't win, but I think Knudsen did for birdie. He misses by a foot. Might as well lob it. Get close and make the par. That's what he does. And ties her up. On 12 at Monument. Up and down the middle-ish. 3-1. Middlecoff. That looks good. That looks okay. Looks cool to me. 260. Middlecoff. Up and over. Mia. Knudsen. Wide left. The anti-Buffalo Bills, as I should say. Middlecoff. Let's get close. I think he's going to tie the match. Because Knudsen has to deal with a bunker. Oh yeah, we're tied. On to Tickly Tap, is it called? Tickly Tap. Tricky little stroke. Well, that was a tricky little stroke, and that could have been disastrous. Knudsen makes the fairway. Middlecoff's wide right. Second shot for Middlecoff. Up and over. You'll have to hit the slope. Knudsen. Can he get on the green? Yeah, he can, and it'll drop. A little bit, but he's on the green. Tough shot, and not a bad idea. That's it. For the hole. Nope, he's off by 2. Middlecoff for par. Oh, man. Brutal miss. Knudsen will take the lead. 5 to go. This is the 4th of 12 matches going on. Left side, and it rolls to the first cut. Risk and hope. Well, these guys will probably risk it and hope for the best. Middlecoff, second shot. He's on the green. No. Knudsen? He is. Not a long putt, but he's on the green. Up and... Oh, just shot. Just short. That would have been amazing. Knudsen. For the hole? No, off by 4. He'll come back with it. He's off the high. And Palmer beats Henning by 1. Okay, no big deal. Arnold Palmer is Arnold freaking Palmer. Kakani? Take care. Kakani. Knudsen fucked up, and so did Middlecoff. The winds really pushed it. Ooh, ouch. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt Knudsen. That is going to really hurt. He's going to take another... He's going to take a suggestion. You're not allowed to take a suggestion. You're allowed to pitch. Well, Middlecoff's got a chance to take control and tie this for the hole. Oh, what a miss. Brutal miss because he had the tie. And wow, Balding halves with Hogan. So Balding gets half a point. Beautiful. Hogan only gets half a point. Big win for Canada in a sense. We burn. Of course, the 16th, you got to get past the burn, what we Canadians call a coup. That's right there. That's in over the crease. He's there, and he's going to be within 6 yards. Carry. For birdie. Oh, and a miss by Knudsen. For the hole. Oh, what a miss by Middlecoff. He was trying to tie the match. There's 2 missed chances. The Maryland and Alice tie the match, so that's another half point for both teams. Up and over, and will he hit the bunker? No, he won't. Lang Wine. Long whack, but Lang Wine. I hope Bill doesn't watch this because that's kind of an inappropriate term. Look at the shot. Look at this. He's on the green. About 36 feet away. Knudsen. He's going to the right, but he'll miss the green. He'll have to... He's going to lag it. Smart move, in a sense. Middlecoff for the hole. Nope, he's off by 4. With that, Knudsen. With that, he got it. 4 holes beats Devlin by 3, so that's good for the Americans. On to 18. Now, situation. Duel in the Sun, the famous 18th hole. This is big. If Knudsen wins or ties the hole, then the internationals, then the world gets a point in the American Snow. If Middlecoff wins, it ties the match. However, unlike the match plays in January, April, and December, where it's like 128 people going for one spot, there's no playoff. This is Ryder Cup / President's Cup rules, and you had those 3 tied matches. I think it was 2 or 3 tied matches. 2 tied matches, I guess. Yeah, 2 matches that were tied. It means that it's half a point. There's no extra holes. It's 18 or else. And we saw 18 holes. Knudsen misses it. Middlecoff has a chance. Oh my gosh. The dive screwed Middlecoff. He had a chance to do it. Now he'll have a chip shot. Middlecoff has bobbled it. He has bobbled a chance to beat towards Knudsen. Knudsen? Okay. What's his pocket? 13 minutes. Okay. Middlecoff needs a shot. He misses. Knudsen for the match. Got her. Game, set, match. And George Knudsen pulls the upset. Oh, Canada indeed. 2 half points. Well, great job by the world. The world looking pretty good right now. Okay, so let's see. Any like blowouts and all that? 3-3-3. We're going to go to the 12th hole of January versus Thompson. Sam Snead beats Calnagle. Okay. So Thompson up by 3 over January through 11. I like to see Peter Thompson. Of course, he's the trivia question. Who's the first ever ASG Golf champion? And in 2022, it was Peter Thompson. Well, not year-end champion, but the first tournament champion. That's Peter Thompson. Up and, ooh, could have been a little more better. Thompson, whoa, hockey pucks. That's a brutal mistake. That's brutal. He was going to lose the hole. For bogey. Nope. January should be able to do it. Under 13. January looking pretty good. He's trying to win a tournament in August. I think he's won a tournament before, right? Yeah. And now you got Thompson. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, even if you've been second place, if you win a tournament, you don't get a qualification chance. Up and back. Birdie. Henry needs this. Any fumbles, and Thompson will be up by 3 with 5. One shot by Thompson. January. Left side. January up, and Thompson. Up and back. Oh, I thought he drew back into the cup. Well, that's going to be a good shot. January really needs it. Because he knows Thompson's shot. Should be able to get it. He does. But Peter Thompson looks good. Billy Casper beats Ferrier. But Peter Thompson has given the internationals a point, pretty much. All he's got to do, he doesn't have to win any holes. He just can't lose any of them. Pitch. Okay. Yeah, so even if Thompson ties a hole, well, Don Jerry's hit that, what do they call it? Take care, any errant shots, the bank shot. Well, Jerry will have to take the suggestion. You're not allowed to suggest unless it's a tough situation. For the match. Nope, you missed. Bogey? Nope. Thompson should be able to get this. Oh my gosh, he missed. Well, it doesn't matter. So tie the hole. So Peter Thompson wins the match. 4-3. 16 minutes. Any more matches? There's 4 more matches. We'll go to Harvard and Locke to finish off today. Bobby Locke trying to give South Africa and the world a point. Down the middle on 13. Harvard to the left side. Uh-oh. Yes, it hit the bunker. It just rolled the worst way possible. Bobby up and knock. Would have been like beautiful. No. Make sure you don't hit the worst look for the hole. No. Lock for par. Vincenzo beats Marr. Yeah, Dave Marr was randomly picked. Charles beats Fergal by 2, so the world team is actually picking up some speed. I don't know if the world team has had the lead. Bobby Locke hit a divot. Shut up. I don't know if the world team is actually taking the lead in any of the previous tournaments. Like the August match play, which is a new format, the team play thing. I decided to spruce it up, not the match play. Bobby Locke fumbles that one. He's going to leg. He doesn't trust Harvard's 17-foot shot. Well, it's my move. My ball. Goes from Harvard to 5 on to 15. Locke up there. Nice. 8-1. Harvard. Well, we go to the left, but at least it wasn't worse. 14 feet. He's going to putt. Oh my God. He had a 1 in 12 chance and he put it in. Locke, better put this in. Oh, I bet he does. But Bobby Locke. Harvard made that 40-foot putt. It was like, oh my God, he's going to win the hole. Bobby Locke says, no, he's not. Harvard, I think, would have just lagged it if he knew that Locke was not going to hit the 14-footer. Over the water. He does. Draw back. Not happening. Harvard, up and over. Bert. Oh, Shimai. He missed. Harvard for the hole. He puts it in by 1. Hamilton beats Hunt by 1. All right. So Harvard's now down by 1. 17 and 18. Oh, wait, Mike. Jeffrey. To the right side. Locke. He goes right, like in the first cut. The first block. Locke, he's in the center. Harvard up, and is he gonna get it? Oh my God, what a shot! He had a 17-yard roll right up to the pin. He's gonna tie the match. He better. Amen. Now we go to 18. Well, someone has to win this hole. Well, Locke is safely on the fairway. Herbert will need a good second shot. Not happening. Locke, can he get a good shot here? Drop back, and we'll have a 21-foot shot to win the match. He needs this. He's off by 4. Herbert for par. They missed. And Bobby Locke gets the point. It would have been half a point. So we are done. Yeah, 20 minutes. We're done. So once again, it's 6-6. Both teams win 6 points. So yeah, both teams, U.S. and World, won five match plays with 2 ties. So Hogan, Demerit, Balding, and Ellis all get half points for their team. Not so sweet. Palmer, Boros, Snead, Casper, Hamilton for the U.S. Knudsen, DiVincenzo, Charles, Thompson, and Locke for the World. So it's 6-6 again. So it's 12 points to each. So yeah, man. That's just amazing. 12-12. So yeah, 12-12. So we go, oops, Middlecoff can't go third. So US goes 1-12, and then it's up to me for the World. 1-12, and then, okay. The third round is 7-8, right? And didn't Palmer play Snagel? No, I did 1-7-8-9. Knudsen versus Demerit. Okay. No, you're right. Okay, Knudsen, Demerit. All right, so this is the lineup. All right, so it's Palmer versus Nagel, Hogan versus Devlin, Demerit, Knudsen, Middlecoff, Alice, Bortles, Balding, okay, Snead, Henning, Casper, Locke, Marr, Hunt, Virgil, Thompson, January, Charles, Hamilton, DiVincenzo, and Herbert, Ferrier. And we are going to keep our eyes on Casper versus Locke. That will be our TV match. Is Casper Locke. Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost you know. Stats wise, Sam Snead's the only one who's 2-0. Hogan 1-0-1, Demerit 1-0-1. And Locke and DiVincenzo for the World. So Bobby Locke's 2-0. Snead's 2-0. Roberto's 2-0. Roberto DiVincenzo. Only 2 Americans have no points. Marr in January. For the World, Hunt, Ferrier, and Henning. So yeah. So 3 people have a chance to go perfect. We'll look at Bobby Locke tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond at Do.